Welcome to Farm Solutions, recording for the Beef Efficiency Scheme, part of the How Do I series. Here we are at the farm control page, ready to send some information off for the Beef Efficiency Scheme. These are handy tools for those that are involved with the Beef Efficiency Scheme to try and reduce the amount of time that you're tied up with it. Now, the Beef Efficiency list, if we go in there, your ear tag number or your herd number is highlighted because that's what we're searching for. And those are the search dates. Our calving starts in the middle of January, so we've just got from the 1st of January to the end of January. You can have whatever search terms you want. We just look for up to the 28th of every month. Now, obviously the areas we have is births, the weights from 120 to 400 days, and any disposals on the farm, i.e. deaths. So we're going to the births. Now, when we recorded that first birth in Movements Births video earlier, we deliberately didn't fill in the beef efficiency so you could see how to do it if that happens. If you're in a hurry, I'm sure you can forget it. But let's go back in. You've got your weights. The weights have to be recorded and sent off between 120 and 400 days. At the minute, our animals aren't that old, so we haven't weighed them yet. And then we've got disposals, and we have a death, so it's got to be notified. Middle of January, we had a dead cow, so we've got to notify that to beef efficiency with the right codes. Okay, let's now go back to farm control and show you a little bit as to where to fill in. So we're going to record births, and on that first one, forgot, this is where we should have filled it in. So if you're in the beef efficiency scheme, you'll be filling in this bit on the right hand side. Very easy to do. There's even a link to the notes at the top. You just click on what you want and choose the right number, and the drop down menus, which don't particularly appear in the video, but they're there. So from that, if you'd saved that, if it had been a calf we'd been recording, that'd be saved to the beef efficiency. So if we go back in and have a look to the beef efficiency again, and we'll go to those calves. Now we'll fill in that first one we forgot. And it's easier obviously if you do it at the birth. Well, we just fill in from the menus, vigor, etc. And that's it. Now we're ready to send things off to the calves' births to Scotty ID, but just at the minute we'll leave that for the second, and we'll go and remind you of the death that's sitting there. And how did we get that ready and comes up in this list? Well, very simply, if we go to record again and go to deaths, and in deaths you can see all the codes there for died of. Well, if I just click on that, if the animal died of scour or whatever, then you would put in the correct code. Just as I'm doing this, just as a reminder to other farms, these codes, although are official department codes, lots of farms prefer to use, that aren't involved in the beef efficiency scheme, prefer to use their own codes, so that's editable, and you could add in scour, pneumonia, whatever on your list and put it at the top just so that it comes up first. That's entirely up to you, but as we're in the beef efficiency, SC is what we would have to use if it died of scour. Alright, we're not saving that obviously. Now, if we go back to beef efficiency scheme, before we send this off, just to remind you, we put in our search parameters, so we work on a monthly basis, and then we've got the three things that we're dealing with, only two today, but the three things we're dealing with are the births and the disposals. So let's go to the births, just to visually check everything's there, and we click on the button, and there's a wee, although you don't see it here, there's a wee thing saying what it's going to do. So we'll click it, off it goes, and we'll send it to Scotty ID. Back to farm control, back to the beef efficiency, and this time disposals. Everything's completed in here, so we're quite happy to send this off. Send, and that's it. Just wait for your email confirmation. At the moment, you can check that in your emails. In the next version, the farm package will check it for you and mark it up in the books. And that's it. Very simple. Keep up your beef efficiency without too much effort.